Gamers, welcome back. Dragon Age Origins, episode 79. Welcome back. We will do a light little recap of our synopsis because we've read this one before. This is kind of just saying, Andraste's ashes were able to restore Arl even to health, and he has been told of the civil war that is brewing in Ferelden. The Arl plans to call the lands meet and has begun sending word to his allies. However, even if Arl even can unite Ferelden, her forces stand no chance against the Darkspawn horde. You need more men. The Grey Warden treaties you hold give you the authority to command the various races of Thedas to fight with you. Gather your army and pray that Ferelden stands united when the time comes. So essentially, we're still on the Grey Warden Treaty quest, right? And last time, we kind of finished up Orzammar and the Dwarven arc of that. So we got the humans with the Circle of Magi in the tower. We got, and healing Arleman. We got the dwarves with Orzammar and putting King, or Prince Balin, now King Balin, on the throne, and kind of helping shut down the Anvil of the Void and learning about Branka's history, all that jazz, right? So now we're kind of finishing the final arc of the three, which is the elves, our people, since we are an elf ourselves. So we'll be heading to the Brecilian Forest, an area we've never been to, right? So back to the world map. How the hell do I get out of here? Wide open world, there we go. We're going to the Brecilian outskirts. Let me pour my drink real quick. A little Canada Dry cranberry this afternoon, in case you're curious.
We've been waiting for you, Warden.
What the hell? What do you mean you've been waiting for me? How'd you know I was coming this way? Bro, this drink looks like a fucking... It looks like something from the... Like a 7-Eleven Slurpee or something. Look at the color of this. Whew. But it's nice. I enjoy it. Something about a drink from a mason jar is just different. Okay. Let's take this fight on. So we are surrounded. We've got dwarven rebels all around us. I guess let's just go for it.
Desperation is an ugly perfume.
Hit the taunt, you know what to do. I mean, I'm very strong. I deal with these guys quickly.
Fear is your weakness.
Rush me and you shall pay!
Don't worry. We make quick work of them. Oh, nice freeze. Oh, this is the leader? Where are you going?
This should be easy enough.
Get frozen. One more. Alistair is still dealing with him. There we go. Ooh. Injury kits, we love those. Death root. A little bit of silver. What did the leader have? Just a poultice? Alright, we'll continue on. I think it was just a random fight.
Andaran Atishan, my friend. You have come a long way. I give you the welcome of our clan. These are curious companions you have. Might I ask the purpose of your visit?
I have come on behalf of the Grey Wardens, sister.
The Grey Wardens? You have joined their ranks? How unusual. Excuse my surprise.
Well,
I will take you to the keeper right away.
thank you, sister.
I see we have a guest.
Oh,
And one of our own, no less.
This one is from one of our sister clans to the north, Keeper, but claims to have come on behalf of the Grey Wardens.
The Grey Wardens? How unusual that one of our own should join their ranks. How did such a thing occur?
it's a long story. Perhaps another time?
Perhaps so. At the moment, I'm afraid I've little time to spare for long tales. Masirinus Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Manuvinen.
Now, perhaps we might introduce ourselves. I am Zathrian, keeper and hahren of this clan.
Zathrian.
You are?
My name is Bale.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
Do not allow our troubles to burden you, though I suspect they may impact your mission. I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We had a deal.
The clan came to the Brecilian Forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us.
Werewolves.
They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped, but we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brecilian Forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
Witherfang.
I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
I'll find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brecilian Forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
How do I find Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Tell me more about this curse.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
So did all werewolves stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
How did this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
Well, I wish to ask something
Go on,
else. I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Okay. Well, the Dalish camp. Let me pop my
Please
hands in
leave
here.
that be.
Whoa, whoa.
If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Can I ask what's inside?
Why? Surely even in your clan there were things that Keeper kept private. Please do not ask again.
Well, Lanaya.
Under an Atishan Lethaline. My name's Lanaya, Zathrian's first. I hear your clan has moved on to the north, and that you're now one of the Grey Wardens. Allow me to
That's right.
congratulate you for stepping into a world that few of our people even dream of. I wish I could do the same.
I had little choice in the matter.
If having freedom to choose also meant abandoning your destiny, would you have?
I hate hypothetical questions.
Nevertheless, I have so many things running around in my head
No
sometimes
hypotheticals. No, I'm just
it
kidding.
seems I can think of little else. Perhaps, since you have traveled in the outside world yourself, might I ask you a question or two?
For a fellow Dalish anything.
I hear the human cities are very large, thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
In some places, they can't imagine how we live either.
I never thought of it like that. They truly couldn't imagine this kind of freedom? How odd. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
They're used to it, just as humans are.
Being accustomed to pain and suffering does not make it any less tragic. It is said
Damn.
that one day
That's
we will
that
have
was
a land
crazy
of
deep.
our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory.
True,
I
sister,
have
true.
one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us?
Damn. I think some of them do. Not all humans are the same.
And yet, even if some regret, they do nothing. A poet once wrote of them before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
Tell me about yourself. Actually, what can you tell me about Zathrian?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Okay. Lost much. What has he lost?
I really shouldn't talk about that. That's something you should ask him about yourself.
Well, tell me more about yourself then.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age.
That's why she's
but
curious.
I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
I see. How did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
That's horrible. I'm sorry. It must have been horrible.
It was, though long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
You said that the Dalish rescued you from the bandits?
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him.
That's sick.
I sat there, and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When
Oh,
he
I'm
saw
sure.
me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
He's a good man. Didn't you have family you could return
It's
to?
possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family. Any others out there, it's best they believe that little girl died with her parents.
Oh,
For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
how did you become a keeper?
I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first.
Well,
Though because I
next
was
in
not
line.
born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of our lycan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
You must be proud of your accomplishments.
I am. The ceremony where Zathrian anointed me as his first was the proudest day of my life. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future.
You're awesome. I should go.
As you wish. Darth Shirel.
Darth, Shiril's sister, Lanaya. I really like her. She's a sweetie.
How do they move
So we
these
probably have a ton of quests around here, huh?
things through the forest?
Let's hit the merchant
Do
first.
trees just get out of their way, or what?
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
What
No,
the
Master
hell?
Verathorn, I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. And dear and Etitian friend. It has been some years since I met Master Island at the last gathering. He is still hale, I hope.
He was fine when I last saw him, yes.
That is good to hear. Your clan is more familiar to us than most, since we do not stray far from each other in this land. I met your father, for he was once keeper of your clan. You carry many of his features. He spoke at a gathering, telling the clans that
Dad?
more of us need to voyage into the Shemlin world and learn their ways. He would be proud to see his son a Grey Warden, I think.
It's kind of you to say, thank you.
Our people speak so little of the dead, especially those who end in tragedy. I thought you should know, regardless.
You seem quite advanced in the old craft, Master.
What little of the craft I've learned has been passed on to me through generations. Such is the time it has taken us to learn a fraction of what has been lost. I do not make bows as fine as Master Island's, perhaps, but might have caused more than one Shemlin to drool at the thought of possessing them. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel, but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some iron bark for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. If you
Interesting.
find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Very well. I'll take a look when I'm in the forest.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first.
I'd like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
See what he has. So immediately, we're buying all the potions. Always, always, always. I'll take the injury kits as well. Can never have too many. I'll take the lyrium potions as well. He's got a ton of plans for grease traps, soul rot coating, soul rot bombs. Let's check his weapons. He's got Dalthanu, a tier 7 war axe. He's got tier 7 battle axe, dagger, the Dark Moon. 2 willpower, nature, resistance, armor pen. It's a short bow, tier 7. It's pretty solid. A scout's bow, and then a Dalish longbow. For armor, he has the Armsman Tenzier. Rapid aim and 6 attack. That's crazy. I might buy this for me just because it's plus 6 attack. Dalish gloves, whatever. Dalish armor. Not as good as mine. I'm gonna buy the helmet. He also has a backpack. I'm gonna buy that. 6 gold. And then everything else as far as what we have, we're gonna keep, I think. Sell the fire runes. Yeah, we'll keep all this. 113 gold. Alright, let's hear about the rest of the quests. Cayman.
You are the Dalish Grey Warden. And Darren Atishan. It is good to meet you.
Darren Atishan. And thank you. Who might you be?
I am Kamen, a
Kamen.
hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
I wish I was a real boy. So be one and stop wishing for it.
Never mind. Just go away and leave me alone.
Oh no.
I told you to leave me alone.
Tell me what your problem is.
I suppose there's no harm in telling you. You know our ways. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Oh, he's got a crush. Girl problems, I see.
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
There must be some way to solve your problem.
I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
What if I got a pelt for you?
No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage to become a full hunter.
Do you want to marry Gaina or not?
You are right. I do want to marry Gaina before she marries someone else. So you would get a pelt for me? Why would you do that?
Because it suits me. Do I need another reason?
I am very grateful. I will pray to Andrul, the goddess of the hunt, for your success.
Cayman's Lament, or Kamen. Athris.
Anathara, friend. It is good to see another of the wandering clans. Where is your clan now, if I might ask?
They went north just after I left.
See. I am glad you have become part of such a respectful organization as the Grey Wardens, however. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brecilian Forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Forbidden you?
We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper.
Why do you want to enter the forest?
I suppose there's no harm in telling a fellow elf, but surely you have greater concerns than any problem of mine, no?
I'd like to hear about it.
No. It is too strange to discuss something like that with you. If there is nothing else you need, I would ask that you leave me to my misery.
Alright then.
Of course, my friend. May the creators watch over your journey.
Interesting. I guess I need a higher persuasion to get him to tell me what...
Is there something else you needed of me?
You mentioned Zathrian forbidding you to join me.
We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper. I suppose there's no harm in telling a fellow elf, but surely you have greater concerns than any problem of mine, no?
I guess you have to have a high enough persuasion to get him to tell you. Yeah.
No. If
I
there
guess
was
I
nothing
failed
else
the
you
check.
need, of course.
Alright, well, we'll come back for that quest there, I guess. Or try to in the future. Dalish boots. Some defense. Let's put our new helmet on. Rapid aim plus 6 attack, so when I'm using our bow, we get rapid aim and 6 attack. God of the Craft. June, God of the Craft. This carved wooden head. What does it say? We dedicated all our crafts to June, for it is he who taught the people to bend the branches of trees to make our bows and to fashion coverings of fur and iron bark. Without June, would we have the arable or the harness for our hala? When the people were young, we wandered the forests without purpose. We drank from streams and ate the berries and nuts that we could find. We did not hunt, for we had no bows. We wore nothing, for we had no knowledge of spinning or needlecraft. We shivered in the cold nights and went hungry through the winters, when all the world was covered in ice and snow. Then Silius, the hearthkeeper, came and gave us fire and taught us how to feed it with wood. June taught us how to fashion bow and arrow and knives so that we could hunt. We learned to cook the flesh of the creatures we hunted over Silius's fire, and we learned to clothe ourselves in their furs and skins, and the people were no longer cold and hungry. As told by Gisrael, keeper of the Ralafian clan of the Dalish elves. So basically one of the gods that they worship. Very cool. Alright, we're going to call this one here for now, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.